Well, Winter Storm Titan rolled through our area this morning. Originally, when it was in its development stages, they were calling for 6+ inches for our area. As the storm got closer and closer, they kept dropping our totals down. We ended up somewhere between 2 and 3 inches this morning. There might be a little bit more coming through later today, light dusting up to maybe an inch. So we're going to roll out right now, get the trucks into the lots, start putting the blades of snowflakes. We answer. It's time for some viewer mail. I recently got a message from a very good friend of our company and a fellow lawn dog, Joey C. from Georgia, and he informed me that he's the victim recently of identity theft. And in his message, he suggested that maybe we could do a segment and talk about some tips on how to prevent your identity from being stolen. So instead of answering a viewer mail today, I'm going to go ahead and provide some tips and some pointers on what my other fellow lawn dogs can do out there to prevent your identity from being stolen. What I did is I went onto the Federal Trade Commission's website, and they have clues that someone has stolen your information. And some of the clues, some of the things to look out for are withdrawals from your bank account that you can't explain. You're not getting your bills in the mail that you should be getting. Merchants, when you go to buy and purchase equipment, they're refusing your checks. Debt collectors are calling you looking for debt when you don't know what they're trying to collect on. It's not your debt. What are they trying to collect on? Someone's stolen your identity, and now somebody's trying to collect on you, and you don't know what it's for. And another point is you find unfamiliar accounts or charges on your credit report. Like in Joey's instance, he was going to get some equipment for some new contracts. His credit was denied because there was all kinds of stuff on there that someone had stolen his identity and just ruined his credit. So those are some clues to how you could know if someone's stolen your information, according to the Federal Trade Commission. Some things you can do to keep your information safe to prevent somebody from stealing your identity, again, from the Federal Trade Commission, is lock your financial documents and records in a safe place at home and lock your wallet or purse in a safe place when you go to work. That's a great point. Another one, when you go out, limit what you're carrying in your wallet or purse. That way, if you lose or if it's stolen, very little information could be grabbed from that, and it could hopefully prevent your identity from being stolen. Any old receipts, any old credit reports, any old credit cards, anything that pertains to your Social Security number, your bank account numbers, anything has your personal information on it. If you don't need it and if you don't have it locked somewhere safe, shred it and destroy it. Don't just throw it away, because what you'll do is you'll throw it away and then someone will go into your trash, root through there, dumpster dive, they'll dig out your information, and then you can steal your information that way. And another important point, kind of in the same regards as far as shredding documents, is anything you have outgoing, any outgoing mail, any invoices, any bills, anything like that. Don't leave them in your mailbox, because again, someone could drive by in the middle of the day, open your mailbox up, take that stuff out, and get your information. Rather, take it to somewhere safe. Take it to a secure location, like the post office. Drop it in their mailboxes where it's under lock and key. Very limited, if at all, a possibility of someone stealing your information that way. Again, these are just some clues and some tips that I was able to get from the Federal Trade Commission's website. By no means am I an expert, but hopefully these are some clues and some tips that our other fellow lawn dogs can implement into your personal and professional life, if you haven't already, to protect your identity from being stolen. Joey, I hope you're able to get everything fixed and get everything straightened out. I'm sure you will. Any other lawn dogs out there, if you have any other questions, if there's anything we can help you with, please feel free to email us at stewcare@gmail.com. We'll take the time to read the emails, and maybe your question will be featured on the next segment of Viewer Mail. Keep putting those blades to grasses.
We had to replace that. Remember we were out there on the dock, Mo?
Mm-hmm. On the dock of the bay?
The salt,
The salt dock of the bay. Watch your eyes.
Alright, where am I grabbing?
the axle.
No,
We're
it,
gonna, because this thing goes
kind
right
of
down.
hold that thing up.
Hold this
Yeah,
or
hold
here?
thing.
Hold it from dropping.
Okay.
Lift up on it just a little bit.
Now drop it.
Drop her down.
Watch out. Watch out. Okay. Dan, why don't you come on out and we'll slide it this way.
That's good. The slop, all the slop was in that breaking. I think that's, the rest of that stuff is pretty tight yet.
We discovered
This is what I
the
need
sway
to
bar
try
on
to
the
push it
front,
out of it.
Okay.
as the sway axle was, when we were loading salt,
Okay.
was moving way out of the ways it shouldn't be moving, and it was looser than a goose. You got up underneath of it, and you can see where the main bolt, which is this, which bolt slash pin fits through there. This part here was all cracked in half, and that's what Dale has over there, is getting ready to weld in. And what is amazing is that the sleeves on the old one are still in one piece. Well, one of them is anyway. And so apparently most of the slop was from where the swivel part was broke. I mean, even the pin's still in fairly decent shape. Dale's getting ready to clean the other end up now, and then we're gonna weld the two broken pieces together. When that's done, we'll drive in the new sleeves, which allows it to run on here, and then that's what those slots were. When you pump grease into there, that allows the grease to get into to move around so it doesn't wear on your shaft. You know, and then we'll push it back up underneath there and put this in there, and she should be ready to go, hopefully. No, knock on wood, no further problems.
You can hold it. Don't trust me, Dale.
Ask your, or the shims in?
What time's he get off today?
You never was on, what are you talking about?
Huh?
You never clocked me on, what are you talking about?
So I wanted to tell you that. You ain't even on the clock yet, because this is not grasshopper.
Okay, keep going. A little bit more. Alright, bring.
Oh, man.
There it is.
Thank you, sir. He does all the, well, we do all the work and he gets to test it.
Yeah.
Thanks for it.
Well, tomorrow is the first day of spring, and it looks like Mother Nature decided to get an early start on things. She brought us a nice little spring shower this morning. So I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of this little bit of a downtime we have, and I'm going to head out to our local grasshopper dealer. I just got a call and found out that our new 2014 grasshopper has arrived. So I'm gonna go and check that out, and we're really excited because it's not just another grasshopper, which puts us at 7 in our total fleet, which really is gonna make us really, really efficient on our mowing services this year. But we went ahead and upgraded it, and we added the hydraulic kit so we could get a 60-inch aerator attachment for it. So we're really excited to get this new attachment. We're really excited to start getting it out into our customers' lawns. I had a chance to demo the aerator a couple years ago out in Kansas, and it's an amazing piece of equipment. I think it's really gonna add some great services to our business. We already did offer aeration services with some other types of aerators, but this is a game changer. This aerator is an impressive, incredible machine. It's extremely maneuverable, and we're really excited to add it to our fleet of machinery.
On the last hopper, this is a 2012 model. Just getting it finishing touches, giving it a bath, and Dale right now is working to replace the inline fuel filter and the bowl filter on the motor, which can sometimes be very tricky. Right, Dale? How's everything going?
Oh, Dr. Wu, we'll fix hopper today. Have a new perspective, but you need new prescription.
They go working for laughing. Oh, that's too funny.
Okay.
Oh, I Dr. Wu.
Send us paper.
Newspaper.
Oh man. A lot of stuff here. Tired.
Okay, let me put this in.
Just stay.
Oh yeah.
Just plates.
That's like Christmas.
Huh?
I like that. Yeah, that's pretty thing. Good line. So, what do you suppose that little critter is? That's what that is. That's exactly what that is.
Jumping on sponge cake, watching the sun bake. All of those tubers covered with oil.
I think it's time you go home, Winter. You're drunk.